Hello, Earth Science students. Coming to you from my house today. Wanted to do an overview of rocks, igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary, the three types, and the distinguishing factors between an igneous rock, a metamorphic rock, and a sedimentary rock. I hope everybody's doing well. I want to give you a quick list of what to look for an igneous rock. We'll start with vesicular. So let me show you the list. Okay, so vesicular. If it's vesicular, it has holes in it. Remember, the gases were escaping very quickly, allowed those rocks to cool fast. As it did that, those gases are escaping, leaving the holes in that rock. So it's called vesicular. So if you see a rock that's vesicular, has holes in it, it's going to be igneous. If it's glassy, has a glassy texture, glassy surface, it's going to be igneous. So glassy texture, glassy surface, shines like glass, it's going to be igneous. Visible crystals, if you see crystals in the rock, looks speckly, kind of a good indicator of that. If it looks speckly all over, not sparkly, but naturally just speckly, speckles. There's visible crystals, and the crystals had time to grow, so it's going to be an igneous rock. Okay, so those three things to look for: vesicular, glassy, visible crystals. Sedimentary. If it's sedimentary, it may contain fossils. Okay, so if you see fossils in the rock, it's going to be sedimentary. If it's got layers in it, layers of sediment, it's going to be sedimentary rock. So if it's got layers of sand or silt in there, it's going to be sedimentary. If it feels sandy, which we can't do on video today, but if it has a look of sandpaper or sandy look to it, it's going to be sedimentary. If you can see particles in it, if you can see pebbles in there along with sand, etc., that's going to be sedimentary, and contains possible particles of shells would be considered sedimentary. Okay, so sedimentary contains fossils, has layers of sediment, feels sandy, looks like sandpaper, can see particles of sediment, contains particles of shells. The last one is metamorphic, has banding, layering of minerals, alternate minerals of different color. Kind of a good analogy is kind of like the zebra, where you see the black and white. So if you see layers of minerals, it's going to be black and white, but it'll be different colors of minerals layered up on that rock. It's going to be a metamorphic. And sometimes the rock may appear shinier. The mica crystals may appear more visible and has a shinier look to that rock. Okay, so there's that list to look at for your igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks, and you can use this to help you for your quiz today. I'm going to give you 14 rocks to distinguish between, and then put that on the Google document. Okay, so I'll give you one at a time, and then you just put the answer on your Google document of what you think it is. If it's igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary, and then write down what distinguishing characteristic, what thing you see in the rock that makes it what you think it is. Is it metamorphic, sedimentary, or igneous? Okay, for example, let's say you thought it was igneous because it has holes in it. That's what you would say. It's igneous because you can see holes in the rock. If you see shells in it, say it's sedimentary because I can see pieces of shells in it. All right, so here's rock number one. I'll try to get a nice visual of the rock so you can get a good identification of it. Okay, so this is rock number one. Okay, so what do you see in the rock that's going to make it igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary? Okay, so it's rock number one. Okay, rock number two. What do you see in the rock that makes it igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary? Okay, so write down if it's igneous or metamorphic or sedimentary, and then write down what about it makes it that characteristic, or makes it that type of rock. Okay, rock number three. Okay, what do you see in this rock that's different? It's going to make it igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary. What distinguishing characteristics do you see in this rock? Okay, so that's rock number three. Rock number four. Okay, so what do you see in this rock? Makes igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary. Okay, so rock number 5, is it igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary? And what do you see in that rock that distinguishes it between a metamorphic, sedimentary, or igneous rock? Rock 6. Is it igneous, metamorphic, sedimentary? And write down what reason you think it's that category. Okay, rock number 7. Okay, what do you see in that rock that makes it igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary? Rock number 9, or sorry, 8. This is number 8. It's igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary, and just write down the distinguishing characteristic that makes it that category. Okay, rock number 9. What do you see in this rock? Is it igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary? And write down what you see that distinguishes it between that characteristic or that type. Okay, number 10. Igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary, and what is the characteristic that identifies it as so? Number 11. Igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary, and write down the distinguishing characteristic that identifies it for what you have. Okay. Number 12. Igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary, and write down the distinguishing characteristic. Okay, 13. And last one, 14. Okay, so good luck. Hope you did well on that, and hope everybody's doing well at your homes, and everybody's staying safe and healthy. I didn't introduce, or I didn't see you guys didn't see Truman last video, maybe in the background, but I got Truman here on the couch. You say hi, Truman? He's waking up from his nap. He's getting big. Yes, gotta do belly rub. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon, and good luck on your quiz.